Okay guys, I'm back. I had to drink some water. I'm kind of parched. So seventh letter of this sacred mission, where I confide my thoughts to you. For what reason? Oh no, that's what I just read. I have to switch pages. That's the sacred mission I have right now. Switch pages without losing the... We are on the seventh letter. Hold on. So modern techniques in agriculture put at your disposal certain number of procedures to eliminate these inconveniences. Among them, one very little known procedure has always intrigued me for its curious uniqueness. It is called the drying method by electric osmosis. It was by using this method that the CNSF electric company was able to dry out the buildings at Aulin's Carcassonne House, France, amongst many others, great and renowned buildings such as the Palace of the Louvre and the Palace of Fontainebleau, and another is the Church of Cheesy in France, en Orsois. I can also cite you others such as the Palace of Justice at Melun, the National School of Chemistry of Toulouse, the buildings of the EDF in Gouvieux, and at Billières near Pau, etc. Many numerous individuals' homes in cities and in countryside as well have been treated as per this method. The following experience illustrates the principle involved, quite amusing, that you will be able to make yourself. Put a glass tube in a tub of water, block the submerged end by a sort of diaphragm that is simply porous. Plaster of Paris would be all right for that purpose. Connect this diaphragm to one of the poles of a flashlight battery. The other pole should have a wire dunked into the water. Under the effect of this electric current, the water crosses through this diaphragm and goes up the tube. It goes down if we cut the current. A current of a few millivolts is sufficient to determine the movement of this liquid. This proves the rising of humidity water from the ground through a body that is sufficiently porous, such as a wall of masonry. This is due to the difference of potential existing between the humid earth and the higher, drier parts of this body. A house affected by these inconveniences constitutes a true electric source connected to the earth and act as a conductor of currents between the cosmos and the earth. It accomplishes, in fact, just like a plant, the sacred mission. Now, this may come as a surprise. How can a house accomplish the sacred mission? A house that has no life and cannot pretend to have life. This is not in contradiction with my hypothesis, because I have often noticed that in these particular humidity, life element grow very abundantly. Hold on. I'm going to my seat. Okay, I'm here. Freaking bees keep following me. Getting on my nerve. Here, we'll switch. We'll go near the fall. It's a bit noisy. You can deal with it, I think. Okay, I'm here. That's it. This incident is related to you because it was the cause of the revelation to me of the rising of the sap in plants. Phenomena that I sought to enlighten in my mind because of its mysteriousness. How did this come about? I used to ask that question in my youth. How can the sap, this water that is contained in plants, rise to the great heights of the poplars, these exotic trees, vertiginous in height as I saw them? In addition, how does this water irrigate the highest branches as well as the lowest? In fact, contrary to all the other laws of physics, the sap goes up. The sap goes up and up when it really should obey the law forcing it down, but the law forcing it down, yeah. By natural law, everything is attracted to the ground. It's not gravity. I don't call that gravity, but yeah, by your mass, if you have a mass, you're going to be attracted to the ground, not the gravity. But if you have a weight, and sap has a weight, it's liquid. So the sap and the humidity of our walls are the only waters in the world that go up alone as it to satisfy a particular caprice of nature. This caprice is that of the electricity, not in the walls, nor in the plants does one find a pump like the heart in animals to make the blood circulate. Neither is there a difference in level like in artesian wells. Trees accomplish the mission as conductors of electricity between the cosmos and the earth, as do the walls, because of a difference of potential between the earth, where the roots hold, and the branches in the atmosphere. This was proved to me a long time ago by me utilizing a mini ampere meter. I connected one terminal to the summit of a tree and the other to the ground. I noticed, I will always remember my emotion and joy at that moment, that an electric current was passing through. The needle of my gauge was moving. If my ampere meter had been sufficiently sensitive and precise, I could have measured the intensity of the electric current. I have done this several times since, I guess. If it had occurred during a storm, this result would not have taught me anything applicable to my hypothesis. I know that the scientist Shotland had measured during the course of a storm on a tree 400 meters in height an electric intensity of 4 amps. Why? The electric intensity of the ground was 1600 M. I don't know what's that. Nevertheless, imagine an electric current could be revealed on a beautiful sunny day with a clear blue sky, and this really lightened my heart. It told me that my hypothesis was very conforming to reality. As to me, the proof was there. I learned afterwards that Professor Rocard had the same idea, with intention of using the findings for watering trees. Very interesting. I'll be back.